On this day, 10 years ago, my family and I and several artists, several people traveled back home from Nashville, Tennessee, back to their homes, having celebrated the Stellar Awards, gospel's biggest night. And we're traveling back home. I get a phone call that says, hey, you might want to sit down. I found out that my father, while driving back home to Jessup, he suffered a heart attack and transitioned to be with the Lord. Yes, that was hard. All I can think was days prior to that, my dad kept saying, Tasha, Daddy's going to be with you in Nashville for the Stellar Awards. But I was also nominated for a Grammy that would happen 7 days later in LA. And he would say, Daddy's not going to be with you in LA, but I want you to go anyway. And of course we laughed. My father was very humorous, very funny. And I thought maybe he was just saying, hey, I'm not leaving Jessup. I don't like to leave my hometown. I'm not leaving the church. Not 2 times in a row. But what he was really saying is, Tasha, you're going to be going through a very, very challenging season. And one of the last lessons I want to leave with you is that when it gets hard, when you're facing resistance, when you don't understand, I want you to dig deep within your faith and do it anyway. That's what my dad taught me. That was his last lesson to me, is that when it gets challenging, don't you give up. I want you to dig deep and do it anyway. I went on to LA 7 days after my father went to be with the Lord, and we won a Grammy that year for my song Break Every Chain. There's so many stories in my life that I can think back that either my father taught me, my mother taught me, or experience taught me, that you may have heard it through my tone and my music, but now you get to hear the story behind it. I want to share with you my new book, my first book, Do It Anyway, to celebrate his life. I challenge you to do it anyway. You can pre-save it right now on every platform. The book is released May 7, 2024, and I know that it's going to be a blessing to your life. I love you guys.